Hey YouTube, St. Frank here. Today on this episode of Hobby Talk Tuesday, I'm actually getting ready to relocate, which I hate that process, but hopefully this will be the last time I have to relocate. So might sound a little echoey in here, and also don't have much for background. But I figured I want to do an episode of Hobby Talk, probably be the last one I shoot here at this location. I just wanted to show my all-time favorite cards that I've gotten graded by PSA and maybe just talk about why. So they're not in any type of order except the very last card is my all-time favorite one. This Wander Franco, Bowman First. I love this card. I love the player. This ended up getting a PSA 10. I was very happy. It's special to me because I've always believed in Wander Franco, and in fact, back when Bowman Chrome, the 2019 Bowman set came out, I bought into a few breaks, hoping to get some of his cards, and I did get quite a few Chrome cards. So over time, I'm slowly going to send them into PSA and get them graded. And so far, I've sent in 2 and gotten 2 PSA 10s. So that's on my list just because I feel like I believed in this prospect, bought into him, and I think he's going to be an amazing player in the big leagues. All right, this next card, this Aaron Judge. This was a redemption. I bought a case I opened back in 2017 of Bowman's Best, and I opened that here on the channel. You can go back and watch those videos. And this was a redemption. Got it, and I love the look of the card. Aaron Judge. It's got a rookie card symbol, on card auto, green, parallel out of 99. I think it looks really nice. It did get the PSA 10, and this was probably like the most no-brainer PSA 10. Ever since I had it, I thought, man, I should get this graded, and it did get the 10. This next one, you might think, why is this one of your favorite cards? But I've just always been a huge Yu Darvish fan. Especially when he was here with the Rangers, and this was a card I always wanted, was his Bowman Chrome autographed rookie card, and I finally was able to get one a couple years ago when his prices were way down, and I went ahead and sent it and got it graded. It did get a PSA 8, but I'm okay with that because I just love the card, and I always remember him. Yu Darvish is a player that got me back into collecting cards because in 2012, that's when I started buying Allen Ginter stuff, trying to get his rookie cards. So he always has a special place in my collecting life. All right, this next one, I just love this card. I've never pulled a Logo Man patch card, even though this is a Leaf Trinity. It still is really cool. Pete Alonso, numbered 1 out of 5. I'm not sure why it's 1 out of 5 because it's the only Logo Man. They should have made it 1 of 1, but it's on card auto, really cool. It's a really thick card, so it got a PSA 9, which that's a really good grade for a thick card like that. And I like Pete Alonso as a player. I just always like that card. I'm only picking cards that I actually have graded myself, so I'm not including cards that I bought that were already graded. This card, love this card. I love the 84 Topps design, and I actually pulled this on the channel from a box of 2019 Topps Chrome. On card, Mike Trout auto. It's numbered out of 20, number 6 out of 20. Awesome card. Very excited when I pulled this card, and that's the best grade it could possibly get because there is a little bit of a surface scratch on the card. So I was pretty excited that it even got a 9, but really cool card. That's a card I'll never get rid of in my collection. This is one of my favorite Ronald Acuna rookies. I love the look of these Heritage Hot Box purple chromes. I was just very fortunate to pick up a few of these boxes online with KT Authentics, I believe it was. And I hit a hot box, and it had several of the really good rookie cards. And here's the Acuna, and it successfully crossed to a, not cross, it's successfully graded to a PSA 10. My favorite Acuna rookie. Alright, this next card, it's not really a baseball card, but it is a cryptocurrency card. I'm always been fascinated with this card because it has this really weird story behind it. I mean, this card was super valuable, and I sent one in and got a PSA 10. I had a whole bunch because I had gotten into Allen Ginter breaks that year, case breaks, and I got the non-sports spot on one of them, and got a bunch of these cryptocurrency cards. And unfortunately, many years ago, I sold, well, a couple years ago, I guess it was only 2018, I sold them, which I thought I was getting a good deal for, but I wish I could go back and not make that sale. But I still have a few, and I'll be sending those into PSA to get graded over time. But it's just a really cool card that has a really interesting story. This next card, actually I should show these two at the same time. These two cards I sent in, my very first ever cards I sent in to get graded. I sent them in, I believe it's through the local hobby shop. This is before I grade my own cards with PSA. And I've always loved these two cards, and they both got PSA 10s, and have both dropped a lot in value since I've gotten them graded, but I'm a big Luka Doncic fan, so I'm going to keep hold of them. I'm not looking to flip them or anything. But I just remember how excited I was that I got these two cards as PSA 10s. Very exciting. This was actually one of the first cards I ever graded with my own PSA account. Love this. I pulled this from a case of 2018 Bowman's Best. I mean, I used to buy cases of cards back in the old days when you could buy, they were affordable. I mean, it's just impossible to do now. I mean, the card prices have gone so high for sealed stuff. But back in the day, I would open a case of Bowman's Best, and this was my big hit. You can watch this on the channel. The Atomic Juan Soto numbered out 25. It's a rookie card. I love the card. I got it graded. It did get a 9, which I was disappointed with. I'll probably end up resubmitting this once the prices drop down a little bit to get cards graded, because he's such a great player, and I really didn't see anything wrong with it. So I think it could get a 10. So that's the story on that card. So the rest of these cards are Pokemon cards. I love this card, the Mewtwo. It's a secret rare Mewtwo GX from Shining Legends. It was such a cool card. Beautiful artwork on there. I got this graded, and I was very excited. I got PSA 10. It's kind of a tough card to grade, so that was pretty awesome. As you guys know, you can tell back there, my favorite all-time Pokemon is Pikachu, and this is one of my all-time favorite Pikachu cards. This was a secret rare from Cosmic Eclipse. I actually have 2 more of these I want to send in to grade, which I'm just waiting for. Waiting for that day when PSA reopens things. But I did get a PSA 10 on that. Just a really nice looking card. Here's another one of my favorite Pikachus. This is super low pop. It got a PSA 10. I think I got a definitely break on this grade because it seems like it's thicker on top than the bottom, but the eye appeal of the card is fantastic. It's a Pikachu EX. This was from a 10, so it's really tough to get these in nice grades. So that goes on my list of my all-time favorite cards that I got graded. And I've always loved this card, the little flock of Pikachus from Radiant Collection. It only got a PSA 9, but I love the card, and I'll always keep it. This is one that I've had in my collection for many years, and I've always thought it's really nice, and it did get the PSA 9. It's from Legendary Collection, or Legend Maker, the Mew EX. They've actually remade this in the the Celebrations Classic Collection. I do have the original one, and it's a beautiful card. Love it. This is another Pikachu. It's really cool. It's a tag team with the Zekrom, and just an awesome looking card. Super tough to pull. It's from the Team Up set. One of the toughest to get packs of cards are from Team Up, seems like. I got the PSA 10. Love that card. This card, such a great looking card. An amazing artwork. This is actually an alternate art. Back when I think this was the first set that did alternate art cards. That's from the Team Up from 2019. And that did get the PSA 10. One of the coolest alternate art cards ever. This card, of course, I think this card had a big part in causing Pokemon to blow up this last couple years. It was just such a cool card. The shiny Charizard Full Art GX from Hidden Fates, from the Shiny Vault. It's incredibly tough to pull. I did pull one, and it got a PSA 9, and I bought one raw, and it got a PSA 9, but I thought this one should get a PSA 10. I didn't see any issues with it, so I'm definitely going to resend this one, and hopefully I'll have it as a PSA 10, but it's still never leaving my collection, even as a PSA 9. Whoop. This card, I love this Pichu from Neo Japanese. This card helped trigger my love for Japanese old school Pokemon cards. They're just amazing looking cards. The holos are fantastic. I couldn't believe I got a PSA 10 on one. After I bought this, I did pick up a few really nice ones from Cardinal Gaming, which they are getting graded right now. So hopefully I'll have a few more PSA 10s to join with this awesome Pichu. This is one of my favorite cards that I've gotten graded, just because it's so difficult to grade these level X cards. And this is the only PSA 10 I've ever gotten from a level X, and it is the Darkrai, one of the coolest ones from Great Encounters. So awesome looking card. Love level X cards. This is one of my favorite ones. This is probably my second favorite Pokemon, is Kyogre, and it just happened to be the only full art black and white era card that I was able to get a PSA 10 on so far. Just an awesome card. I think there was Pop 7 on the PSA 10s. I think there's been one more added since then, but super tough card to get as a PSA 10, and this will always be in my collection. This is probably my all-time favorite card that I've gotten graded. Oh wait, there's one other. This is probably my second favorite. Just love this Pikachu EX Full Art promo. It's from those red and blue collections. It's only PSA 9, but I just love the card. Just awesome artwork. This is a really cool one. Shine Raichu. This is from the, let's see if you can see how it shines. It's kind of hard to tell without having glared on it. It's from the Neo Destiny set. Not a first edition, but it's the only shining Pokemon that I have from that old set. And I got it in a collection with some other stuff. And I've always loved this card. And I was actually very happy to get PSA 7 on it, because it does have a little bit of wear on it. So I was very excited to have this as a PSA 7. And my only original shining card. And my favorite all-time card of any card that I've gotten graded is this Secret Rare Shiny Charizard from Plasma Storm. This is the greatest card, I think, from the entire black and white era. I sent this in. I was super worried the whole time I sent it, because it has this little spot. If you can see in the light, there's a little deflection of light off that little edge up there. It has like a very slight little curve on the edge of that card. It's hard to see, but it ended up getting PSA 9. I was so excited for that. I mean, I'll never be able to get a nicer version of this card, because I never see them centered up good. And Plus, they're so impossible to pull to start off with, and then it's tough to find well-centered ones. This is the only nicely centered one I've ever seen. I'm sure there's some PSA 10s that are nice centered as well, but this one did get the PSA 9, and it has always been my all-time favorite card. So that's it for this week's Hobby Talk. Put down in the comments what's your all-time favorite card that you've ever gotten graded, and tell a story about it. I love hearing about this stuff. All right, stay tuned for more videos, and next time we do Hobby Talk, it'll probably be from a new location, so that'll be interesting to see how maybe I can upgrade my video quality and stuff with a new studio type thing. All right, later.